I could just let my thoughts run wild. I'm not gonna fucking do it. It's my brain doing it.
Yes.
It's not who I am. So let them run wild. It doesn't mean you're gonna make any decisions based on it. You're not gonna believe the dumb shit it's fucking saying. It's what it does when it has a chance to fucking, you know. Like, you ever see a little kid in the waiting room and he's like picking his nose, he's wiping it on fucking magazines and shit. Like, he's just doing all kinds of shit where you're like, this is wildly inappropriate behavior for this child. That's your brain doing it. Just let it do whatever it wants to do. You know, it's making pictures out of its own shit on the walls in your head. Just don't pay attention to it. You know, imagine if you're like the warden in a prison, and that's your head. You know, and inside your head there's a bunch of fucking lunatics. And imagine that when you come to me and you're like saying like, you know, what you're actually coming to me is like, you're the warden, and you've gone back to one of the cells, and there was like a person in there who took a shit and then did a painting on the wall and then put some of it on a piece of paper and handed it to the warden. And like, now the warden has taken that thing from that person all the way up to the front office, and now you're saying it to me like I should take it seriously. Because that's what's happening. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that's actually what's happening. You're like bringing a doo-doo drawing from a fucking weirdo in the back of your head prison out through your mouth, expecting me to take it seriously, and then being offended that I'm thinking I'm looking down on you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there should just be a better screening process. Is all I'm saying. We all have those people in our heads that are doing doo-doo drawings and trying to say, like, this is really important, and the better ones of us don't ever let them come out of our mouth.
It's kind of like what Mel was saying the other day. She's like, you have no idea what's going on in my head. I gotta filter everything. When we were walking to the bodega.
Oh, there was a great thing today where like we were doing a measurement of something.
At work?
Yeah, it's me, John, and Brandon, like all hunched over trying to do this thing. Oh yeah, it was a drill bit. We marked a drill bit.
Wait, what?
We were drilling a hole. Yes, we put tape on the drill bit so we wouldn't go too deep through the floor.
Got it.
And Brandon says, do you want the tip or the whole thing? And I was like, yo, I'm not answering that fucking question. What do you like? I mean,
wait, what?
He goes, do you want the tip or do you want the whole thing?
What does that even mean?
About whatever we were talking about. Like, do you want me to measure off the tip or do you want me to measure off the whole fucking thing? What? When he asked me the question, I'm like, I'm not answering that question. He looked at me like, what do you mean? I'm like, do I want a tip or the whole thing? I'm not walking into that. It's a fucking, you know.
Oh.
Give me the whole thing, buddy. Or like just the tip. You know, I'm not fucking. Don't come at me with that question like that. I'm supposed to take that seriously? I know we're like got this heavy thing, and we're standing over this hole and all this shit. We're trying to figure it out, but like, don't be like.
I did not get that.
Do you want the tip or the whole thing? Like,
I did not get that at all.
I'm not answering that. I don't want any of it. Let's go home. Let's wrap it up. Let's call it a night. I thought we were gonna get this one done tonight, but we're not. We got hit with this question that's I'm not gonna answer. I refuse. I plead the fifth. Anyway.
I love how that went right over my head.
Yeah, I know.
Explain it to me. Oh my god.